So the Clippers win the tip. And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. The backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's McDaniels in at the small forward. Now here's Leonard. Zubac's the pass to Jackson. And stolen by Russell. Towns with it. Leonard picks him up. Edwards dishes to Towns. Passes it to Gobert. Gobert with a screen for Edwards. Hands it from downtown.
And this is big for Edwards' confidence, wanting to keep hitting from downtown and stretching that defense.
Now here's Jackson. Outside Covington. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Zubac. The shot's good on the assist by George.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Drills it from outside.
The defense better make sure they're sticking to all four other players, or else D'Angelo's going to find the open man.
Brent, looking back, the Clippers have really put things together over the last decade.
They have. Injuries have been a factor the past couple seasons, so they haven't competed at the level certainly that their owner wants to, but they're trying to keep this core group of guys together. And if they do that and they get health, there's a lot of talent there and a lot of guys who've done it on the biggest of stages.
Gobert with the block.
And that's why you want Gobert on the floor. He's as good defensively as any big you will ever see.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Here's Leonard. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Showing the quickness right there. Just tough to keep up with it.
Amazing the way Kawhi Leonard has evolved throughout his career.
Well, in the early part of his career playing in San Antonio, defense was his calling card. You could even argue that his offense has gotten better than his defense, which is simply remarkable. One of the top all-around players in the NBA.
Here's Towns, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Yeah, an incredible offensive force. Towns showing that strength and touch off. This guy can do it all.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
And the #1 overall pick in 2015, Karl Anthony Towns has been the franchise player in Minnesota, but out to prove he can be the cornerstone on a contender.
Clippers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Leonard kicks to Covington. Zubac the pass to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
It's easy to forget about Jackson's bunnies, but he's more than happy to remind you.
Greg, in order for Towns to get the Wolves to where they want to go, and certainly where he wants to go, how does he take the next step?
For me, last season, an inconsistent playoff performance for Cat. He's got to make an imprint on the game, even when shots aren't falling.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
A free throw good from Kawhi Leonard.
With Kawhi, it's not about really so much improvement as it is refining his game. And he's now hitting around 90% of his free throws. That's just remarkable stuff.
Now here's Jackson. Kicks it out to Leonard. Lets the three fly. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one. McDaniels finds Towns. Over in the corner, Edwards. Leonard with the steal. George looking over the floor. From outside the arc. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
Not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Edwards passes to Russell. Ball's knocked loose. Covington with the steal. Jackson kicks to Covington. It's stolen by Gobert. Here's Towns. Score the basket, his third after 5 shots. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going for the Timberwolves.
It's just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmarish clamps thus far.
They have also been superb at blocking shots. Just the timing has been impeccable, setting the tone on the defensive end and making those guys think about what they're doing with the ball.
McDaniels passes to Towns, and pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Leonard kicks to Zubats. George against Edwards. And that one's good, George.
And there's the strength of Paul George just powering through, and takes on the contact.
Russell passes to McDaniels. Here is Edwards from the arc. No good that time. George from deep three-point land, and the last shot before the buzzer is off. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen from the Timberwolves, what do you guys think?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Robert Covington out there with Ivica Zubats. And it's Jackson with the ones. That's who's out there for the Clippers.
Oh, nice work finding the open man by George. Plays like this prove he's a team player.
Russell feeling it out a bit. Outside, Towns. Got a piece of it. The jump hook. They get it back. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Towns has got 9 points.
And how about Towns there taking full advantage of that size, just dominating the glass on that second chance opportunity.
Leonard with the screen on Russell. Jackson kicks to Leonard. At 3 off the mark. For Minnesota, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Edwards drops in the layup for 2. He's got 5. And with every season, Brent, it seems like the league gets more diverse and international. It certainly keeps the play interesting.
Well, the skill set of the younger players that come into the league is absolutely scintillating. And those different styles, those different techniques, that's the great thing about basketball, is that you can find something within each player that you'd like to steal or borrow, but it's unique to them.
Flying high, Anthony Edwards, ladies and gents, cleared for takeoff.
And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here. Taurean Prince, he's checked in for McDaniels. Here's George. Pass to Jackson. Here's Edwards. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Robert Covington picks one up.
And this is Edwards' game. When he's aggressive and trying to score, it really puts a lot of pressure on the defense.
Clippers trail by 7. Outside Jackson. Outside Leonard. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable, it creates that much of an advantage for the offense. You have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul called.
Now, here is Russell. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. And they'll get another chance. He kicks it to Towns. It's Prince on the wing. Timberwolves passing it around. Clock at 6. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Gobert finds Edwards. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Pass to Jackson. Outside, George. And the Clippers miss again. Minnesota with the ball. Good momentum, 8 straight points.
And when you look at Paul George, I mean, he's been in the middle of a couple monster trades.
Well, PG exchanged for 2 future All-Stars in Sabonis and Oladipo going to Indy. And in that massive trade to LA, the Thunder got SGA and a boatload of picks. It just shows you how much value Paul George has. And trust me, he's very much valued by the team he's on.
Now here's Jackson. Here's Covington. Zubac's the pass to Jackson.
2 minutes remain.
Leonard with no one around. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time.
The efficiency of Kawhi Leonard's three-point shooting is pretty exceptional. I mean, he's going to start taking those all night long if he's open.
Here's Russell. Outside Edwards. Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Prince. And slam dunk by Gobert.
He knows his job. Gobert is there to own the glass and cash in on as many second chance opportunities as he can.
Now here's Jackson. Right side Leonard. Kicks it out to Covington. Gobert trying to get open. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. 1:09 left in the first half of the game. There's the pass to Zubac. Now here's Leonard. 4 on the shot clock. And it's out of bounds to the Clippers as the Clippers retain possession.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, I appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
For 3, Edwards. The offensive rebound. Kicks it to Russell. Here's Towns. Oh, and the jam by Towns.
And that's just too easy for Towns. You allow him to get that deep in the paint, and he's going to punish you.
Jackson with it. He's picked up by Russell. It's stolen by Gobert. 6-second difference between shot and game clock. It's Edwards on the wing. Defended by George. Prince kicks to Towns. Shot clock at 5. Back to Prince. Lets it go from deep. The shot, no good. A 3 from Leonard, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. Thank you, David, for that interview.
Your Clippers, 14. The Timberwolves, 23.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You look at Towns, he's really been playing well.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Yeah, we'll see if the double teams start to come here in the second half to make them adjust offensively. But he's going to keep going at it.
And so in the game for the Timberwolves, underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the 3 spot.
And we've seen Towns take on more of a leadership role over the years, wanting to be the guy for this team.
Looking at who's out there now for the Timberwolves. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Gobert. Noel comes in for Edwards. And Jordan McLaughlin subbed in for D'Angelo Russell.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for Minnesota. McDaniels comes in for Taurean Prince. Outside, Wall. Up top, Batum. All sorts of time. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Batum's got his first basket.
Batum with no hesitation that time. Coach is encouraging him to shoot that one.
Noel passes to Anderson. Passes it to Reed. The kick out to Anderson. Here's Noel. No good on the triple.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
Powell, the pass to Morris. Back to Powell. Stolen by McDaniels. He's got a clear path. Here's McLaughlin. Finished off the break. McLaughlin's got the lead up to 12 now for Minnesota.
Agile play to get his hand in there and get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
Morris finds Powell. outside for Batum. From outside, off the mark. Timberwolves leading by 12. Over in the corner, McDaniels. Deep 2 from Anderson. Here's Reed. That one, no good. And the Clippers will come the other way. Here's Batum. Out to the right wing. Here's Mann. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. Mann's got himself going there. His first points of the game in the deep ball. Here's Noel. Guarded by Powell. Pass to Noel. Back to Anderson. There's the 3. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Here's Wall into the lane, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
So crafty on the drive. When Wall is in attack mode, he really puts a ton of pressure on the D.
And so John Wall nails both of them. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. They set the pick. McLaughlin, the pass to Anderson. Pass to Reed. Batum with the steal. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Near the three-point line, it's Morris. That one wide left. Timberwolves leading by 7.
2 minutes remaining in the third quarter. 2 minutes.
The pass to Reed. Feeds it to Anderson. All with the steal. Outside, Batum. Cans the shot from the wing. Batum's got 4 points this quarter.
And it felt like Powell had the shot, but good job of feeding the open man.
An efficient score. Norman Powell can fill it up when given the opportunity.
He does score from anywhere on the floor, but it's defensive versatility that I think really helps him because he can match up with smaller guards. He can get underneath bigger wings, and that defense really allows him to stay on the floor to complement the other offensive players that are producing.
Now here's Wall. Beyond the arc. And it's McDaniels with the rebound. The Timberwolves have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. 58 seconds left to play in the third. And no good. Trying to use the glass. And so it's Wall with it, bringing it up for Los Angeles. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Here's Morris. Here's Powell. Gets the bucket and the foul. It goes on Kyle Anderson.
And Norman Powell, he is compact and powerful and able to take that hit.
Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. Karl Anthony Towns comes in for Kyle Anderson. Edwards, he's checked in for Noel. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Jordan McLaughlin. Back to Towns. To end the drought, here's McDaniels. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. McDaniels got his first points in this one. All with it. Passes it to Powell. Down low, Morris. And Morris throws it down.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
Yeah, coaching staff probably loves this, just grinding out defensive possessions, which is helping them get back into their offensive flow.
It's still anybody's game. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this way?
What an advantage if your off guard can make plays so valuable.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Ivica Zubac is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Jackson in at the point. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Outside, Edwards. Towns for 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Leonard with the bucket.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Gobert with a screen for Russell. Outside, Towns. Back to Russell. There's the dish to Gobert. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got 3 assists in the game.
And the bulk of Gobert's offense is going to come down low. Even if the D knows that, it can still be tough to stop.
And there's the foul. And it's on Taurean Prince. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And here's Leonard. Fires the 3. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 7 rebounds in the game. Edwards passes to Towns. Covington with it. Picked up by Edwards. Releases. That one off the back iron and out. The Timberwolves trail. And they double up Russell. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Towns for 3. That shot off. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Russell against Leonard. Zubac kicks to George. 6 to shoot. Takes the 3. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Minnesota's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. He feeds it to Leonard. And then Leonard with the dunk.
And coach applauding the night Kawhi Leonard is having. He's totally in the zone.
Russell against Jackson. Russell passes to Towns. Over in the corner, Edwards. Stolen by Zubac. A 3 from Leonard. It's hauled in by Edwards. Timberwolves trail by 3. Pass to Prince. Minnesota again turning it over. And we're about 3 minutes into the 4th quarter. Now Jackson.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Leonard on the wing, guarded by Prince. Zubac with the screen for Leonard. Moves back up. Zubac the pass to Leonard. Outside for Jackson. Pass to Covington. And stolen by Prince. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Edwards leading the charge. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. Clippers leading by 3. Leonard attacking and finished off by Leonard.
I mean, this is a battle-tested young player. Leonard's willing to put the team on his back when they really need a bucket.
And here's Edwards from the arc. And he's good on the 3-ball.
He's a guy that lives for a big moment like that. Great focus and courage in the clutch.
Now the pass to Leonard. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
Now, here is Russell. Outside, Towns. To tie it up. It's hauled in by Zubac.
Yeah, that miss might stick with him for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen one.
Jackson has the open look. Misses the 3. Prince outside. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. That one on George.
Taurean Prince has such a great motor and the physical nature of his play. You got to appreciate that aggressiveness.
And he ends up making the second, and that narrows the gap to 1. Guys, it's come down here to a very important possession.
No room for error.
Leonard kicks to George. Kicks it out to Leonard. To the paint. Just 4 to shoot. From deep. Minnesota with the rebound. Russell high post. Jackson on him.
The nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
George sets a screen for Leonard. So they foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Here's Leonard. Missed. So it's Minnesota taking the W in a close one. They break the hearts of every fan in the building.
pair of teams here that know a thing or two about ball movement, Grant.
Yeah, they really do. I mean, there's a great feel that these teams play with. Two of the smartest teams in the league. They focus on sharing the basketball and keeping everyone involved. This is a matchup for the purist.
Looking at the starting five for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards, and it's Prince in at the small forward position.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Down low, stolen by Ayton. The 3, Booker. That shot off. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Stolen by Booker. Launches a 3. Connects from downtown.
At the arc, Booker is pretty efficient. This man can hurt you from downtown if you're not careful.
Booker's gone 1 for 2 from the three-point line. Outside Russell. Misses the 3. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. And when Ayton isn't playing basketball, either the live or video game version, he's often drawing.
Yeah, I mean, he grew up wanting to be an architect. I actually hear that he loves blueprints, but probably his most famous sketch, himself dunking on Joel Embiid his rookie year.
And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul of the game. So it's Minnesota now. It's a three-point game. Edwards, the pass to Gobert. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And for Gobert, his offense continues to catch up with the elite defense. He's becoming a legitimate two-way threat.
The drive by Paul from the high post. And he drops that one in.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really give the defense just another thing to worry about.
And you don't see many teams take these shots as often anymore. It's nice to see them take advantage in this area.
Edwards, the pass to Gobert. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Gobert's got his second basket.
Oh, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
Bridges outside. Back to Paul. The rebound by the Timberwolves.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
Here's Prince. Oh, no good. Had a chance to take the lead. For Phoenix, they've gone 2 for 5 here in the first. The drive by Paul. Bridges. Great positioning on the putback.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Outside Edwards. And the ball out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards.
That was okay, let's say that was an odd play. You don't see misconnections like that too often.
The Suns have gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. Ball against Russell. Pulls up at the elbow. That one a little long. The Timberwolves trail.
And in trading for Rudy Gobert, the Timberwolves taking a Twin Towers approach with 2 7-footers in their front court. Of course, the outstanding shooting of Karl Anthony Towns means that spacing shouldn't be much of a concern. The BA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Here's Paul. Crowder outside to the paint. Another shot. Booker no good. Minnesota has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Crowder with a steal. Takes the 3. Phoenix no good that time either.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
And Edwards slams it in.
And this is exactly how Russell does solid assist numbers. I mean, just great delivery on that play.
Up top, Paul, guarded by Russell. Paul passes to Booker. Over Edwards. Phoenix no good that time either.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
The Suns trailing. There's 53 seconds left to play in the first. Elbow shot on the way. Paul against Russell. The 3 from Ayton. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside Edwards. Pass to Russell. 4-3. Crowder grabs the miss. Phoenix has gone 1 of 4 from deep. For 3, Booker. Offensive board. Ayton. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
Yes, solid inside play by Ayton. Staying strong and taking the foul while still putting up a shot.
15 seconds left in the opening quarter. Outside Edwards. Pass to Towns. Back to Edwards. Here's Prince. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And at the end of 1, a closely contested game so far.
And please give a big round of applause for your Suns youth dance team.
And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. All right, guys, what stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
It's simple. Offensively, they limited their turnovers. Defensively, they forced turnovers.
Winning the turnover battle is so important. They've been sharp so far, and it's showing up on the scoreboard.
The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the 5. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. The kick out to Edwards. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3 ball.
All right, here's a tip for the defense in this one. Avoid sending Chris Paul to the line at all costs because he will punish you if you do.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
Yeah, that's it right now. He's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Yeah, what I appreciate about Ayton is that he wants to keep getting better. You have to be excited about his future.
Well, when it comes to free throw shooting, Paul is one of the best in the league.
Well, in 2021, he was the best in the league, hitting 93% of his shots he took from the stripe. You're simply better off letting him take the shot clean.
Here's Booker. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time. Booker's got 5.
Chris Paul is always thinking pass first. He's so good at finding his teammates, especially when they're open.
Pass to Russell. Outside Edwards. Outside for Russell. 3-pointer. He drains out one after 2 misses. Now 1 for 3.
A volume 3-point shooter. The coaching staff encourages Russell to fire away.
Now Paul. To the inside. Here's Ayton. Ooh, hits the difficult fadeaway jumper. He's got 6.
How do you stop a good fadeaway jumper? That's a trick question. You don't.
Edwards for 3. Offensive rebound, Timberwolves. Back to Russell. Outside Edwards. Pass to Gobert. Shot clock at 6. That shot missing.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Suns? And the free throw, no good. Well, you ask any team executive, they're all looking for the next Giannis. The problem is there aren't many like Giannis.
That is so true, B.A. Good luck with that, team executives. But reality, look, with the way the NBA game has evolved, positionless basketball is what it's all about. You combine that with size, skill, and talent, that's a dangerous combination, and that's what every team needs.
The shot by Towns, no good. The Suns leading. Booker with it. He's picked up by Edwards. And Crowder with the jam.
Taking on more playmaking responsibilities, Booker has matured over the years, becoming a better teammate.
Pass to Russell. There's the 3. They get it back. Here's Towns. Here's Gobert. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Oh, phenomenal hustle. He has a knack for those boards.
Man, he is tenacious when that ball goes up. Booker for 3. Up again. It's good on the putback. Ayton's got 8 points.
I mean, come on, a 7-footer with a 7'5" wingspan. Aiden beats everyone to the ball and converts easily.
Edwards can't hit. The Suns have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. One thing you notice about these Suns, RJ, many of them are considered strong two-way talents.
And that is such a list for your team. Having guys that can get it done on both sides of the floor instead of trying to balance a lineup of just pure specialists.
To the wing, right side, Prince. He drops it from range. Prince has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Booker against Edwards. Booker can't get it to go. End of quarter management here. They can go 2 for 1.
Make the math work in your favor.
And here's Edwards outside. Phoenix grabs the miss. Aiden's got 9 rebounds now. Looking to get back on track. And stolen by Edwards. Towns passes to Gobert. Edwards for 3. And Aiden pulls it down. Aiden's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Booker, good.
Throw out those analytics. When Booker's taking a 15, 20-footer, that's a great look for him and his squad.
Picked by Gobert. And so it's the Phoenix Suns.
First half with the score. Your Suns 24. The Timberwolves 18.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. We're seeing a tremendous game from DeAndre Ayton.
Yeah, he's showing off how skilled he is at attacking the defense and converting at the line.
He knows that that's a strength for him. If they're going to keep fouling, he has no problem taking it.
Kicking off the second half, here's Chris Finch's 5. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the 3. Booker attacking. It's deflected. Back to Bridges. 3 on the clock. Launches it. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Back to Towns. Pass to Russell. Now Edwards. Stolen by Bridges. Here's Paul. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Paul's got his second basket of the game.
Yeah, I like it when Paul attacks the hoop, when he looks for his. It took Jay Crowder some time to get noticed as a young player. He wasn't widely recruited out of high school. He finally broke out in the last year of college. Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Here's Paul. The shot no good. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. Crowder took that big leap forward at Marquette. He was named the Big East Player of the Year, Richard.
Yeah, and even with that recognition, he didn't go into the second round of the 2012 draft. But it didn't take long to see that he was a well-suited player for this league.
And here's Paul. Pass to Aiden. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Gobert finds Edwards. From deep three-point range, it's hauled in by the Suns.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
Crowder outside. Booker with it. Lets it go from deep. Towns with a rebound.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Edwards. And a nice finish on the layup. Edwards got 6.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Russell against Paul. That one drops for him. And the Suns lead by 4.
Even in the later stages of his career, Paul's handles remain incredible. He's got that thing on a string. What a move.
Towns for 3. And Aiden pulls it down. Ayton's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. Here's Booker. Crowder right side.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Bridges outside. No good from outside. He got his defender off his feet with a pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Well, the Timberwolves struck gold by getting the #1 pick in the 2015 and 2020 NBA drafts.
You are so right, B.A. Selecting Karl Anthony Towns and Anthony Edwards, respectively. 2 important players that have already had a tremendous impact on this team.
Paul passes to Crowder. 6 to shoot. Here's Booker. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Personal foul.
What you have to admire about Devin Booker is how much he scores the rock, as well as all the different ways he's able to finish.
He does not get the second one. And Booker is a guy you can lean on to help shoulder the offensive load, Richard.
Yeah, he's comfortable taking a lot of shots for his team. He's a volume shooter for a reason, because he understands how to score at an efficient clip, too.
Rebound Minnesota. Gobert's got 8 rebounds in the game. Edwards, a pass to Gobert. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Pass to Booker. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 9 rebounds now. It's Edwards with a drive. And Edwards slams it in.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Paul passes to Booker. Back to Paul. Bridges right side. Jacks up a 3. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got his 4th assist in this one.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
And Edwards puts up a deep 3. And stolen by Paul. And the Suns pushing it up now. 1 second left. And we've reached the end of the third. Suns ahead. They lead by 4. And we'll be back.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Suns Youth Dance.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. The Suns leading. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns.
Instantaneous offense. Booker gets the hot pass and quickly has that shot in the air.
Outside Edwards. Crowder with a steal. It's Booker on the wing, guarded by Russell. And Ayton with the stuff. That gives him a double-double.
Excellent timing by Ayton on the alley-oop pass. He's perfectly positioned to throw it down.
Towns a screen on Booker. And here's Edwards outside. No luck on that one. Now the Suns take it the other way. The 11-footer. Booker can't get it to go. Timberwolves shooting 41% in this game. Here's Towns. And the layup is good.
I like seeing Towns be aggressive from deep. He knows his teammates want him to shoot from there.
Outside Paul. Crowder right side. Back to Paul. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Ayton. The Suns need to get off a shot. And the basket by Bridges.
Nice feed inside. Saw the play develop and hit him right when he needed to.
The Timberwolves trail. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Towns passes to Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
You have to love what Gobert is doing on the offensive end so far. Staying active and finding lots of ways to contribute.
Ayton, a screen on Russell. Paul passes to Ayton. Crowder outside. Back to Aiden. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns.
Gotta be careful how you guard Aiden. He's so creative at finding ways to draw fouls.
The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 to open the 4th quarter. Pass to Prince. The ball's knocked loose. Crowder with a steal. Ball passes to Aiden. And Aiden with the stuff.
And this is how dynamic Aiden can be on the offensive end. Keep getting him the ball, please.
Here's Russell. If you're just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Gobert, no good. Grant, wouldn't be a bad idea here to slow it down.
Yeah, the coach is definitely looking for patience and execution.
Bridges outside. Pass to Crowder. Clock at 6.
Minnesota foul. Torian Prince. First personal foul. Second team foul. 2 minutes remaining in the game.
Ball finds Crowder. Now here's Booker. 6 on the shot clock. Fires for 3. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Timberwolves shooting an average of 43% from the floor. Stolen by Ayton. Paul with it. He's picked up by Edwards. Outside Booker. Paul against Russell. Outside Paul. Back to Booker. Over Edwards. Misses off the right iron.
He's trying to find his shot, but at some point you have to start making them.
And Edwards slams it in.
This is who Towns is, an unselfish, versatile big man with great court awareness.
1:05 left in the 4th quarter here. Here's a 3 from Paul. Left side Booker from behind the arc. And it's Booker again missing.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Gobert passes to Towns. The 3 is up. Sinks the tray.
All-out effort from Towns, putting the team on his back and getting them the shot they need.
Pass to Paul. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
Russell finds Edwards. Fires the 3. The shot off that time. And it's Phoenix's ball. They've led by as many as 11. Booker fires from way outside. It's Booker on the wing. Over Edwards. The shot won't fall. So the Suns win it. Boy, a hard...
they play well. David, thanks. So Memphis will get the first possession. And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Anthony Edwards out there with Russell. And it's Prince in at the small forward. Good work there as it goes. And on the floor tonight, a collection of some of the league's brightest young players.
And make no mistake about it, these guys are a work in progress, but the talent is undeniable. Can't wait to see who becomes the alpha dog in this group.
Now here's Brooks. Anthony Edwards unable to get his last shot to go in. Adams with the screen on Towns. Here's Jackson, and it goes down 2 points.
He can beat you from the outside and the inside. Jaren Jackson's versatility and his skill set is a huge asset for this team.
Now here's Edwards. Out to the right wing. Towns wide open. Off target from outside.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Russell against Jackson. Pass to Morant. The dish to Brooks. Adams sets the pick for Brooks. 5 on the clock. Here's Morant. Takes a 3. Brooks misses.
It's so hard to keep the defense honest when you miss wide open looks like that.
Here's Prince, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Taurean Prince takes the hit, maintains focus. He's a tough individual.
Morant outside. Outside for Jackson. Launches a 3. Minnesota with the rebound.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
Here's Towns, and the dunk by Towns.
Look at the unselfishness by Prince. Doesn't have what he wants, keeps the ball moving.
Here's Morant, and finished off by Morant.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee.
They get it back. Second shot opportunity. Gobert, no good.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
To the inside, Adams. The rebound by Prince. Minnesota's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Edwards inside. Jackson on him. Nope, not that time. Nothing for 2 from the field. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession. First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Edwards looking it over. Back to Russell. Looking for Gobert. He gets it there. A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Outside, Towns. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant. That is his first foul of the game. 1:30 left here in the opening quarter. Prince in the corner. Jacks up a 3. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Prince has gotten better at creating his own shot, but the catch and shoot game is still his specialty.
Morant right side. Jackson finds Morant. Brooks outside. 5 to shoot. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down.
You like how Adams surveys the whole floor, allowing him to spot the wide open man.
Edwards passes to Prince. Edwards against Brooks. Off on the layup. And Morant's got the ball here for Memphis. And the pass to Jackson. Back to Morant. Fires for three. Pass to Brooks. Back to Morant. And then Morant slams it in.
As creative as they come, John Morant has a style that's specifically his.
Russell from long range. Here's Prince. It's rebounded by Memphis. On the wing, Jackson. John Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for the Grizzlies.
Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies youth dance team.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1/4 of action so far. In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Grizzlies.
For me, it's all about playing downhill. They've been making it look easy to find penetration in this one, attacking the lanes and forcing the issue with the D.
And the other thing I've been impressed with, guys, is their assertiveness at attacking the paint, trying to hunt for those high percentage looks.
Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. The wingmen are Bane and Brooks. And it's Morant in at the 1. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. And it's Morant missing. The Timberwolves trail. Edwards drives in. And the rejection by Jackson. Brooks outside. Here he goes. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Rapid score off the dribble. Brooks has a good set of moves and he's smart.
Dylan Brooks seems like a very spirited player, Smith. He plays with a lot of emotion.
I've heard coaches say he's the team's biggest cheerleader, whether that's game time or practice. Kevin, he loves to motivate his squad to be at their best.
Now, here is Russell. Prince misses. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Bane kicks to Adams. It's stolen by Edwards. Russell with it. Guarded now by Jackson. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Some scouts were surprised when Jackson's wingspan was measured over 7'5". That's a huge number, especially when you talk about contesting shots.
Here's Adams. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
You look at the current stars in the league, Steve, and team compositions, it seems like the big man is truly back. Is it because he can do more things than just play down low?
Definitely, Kevin. They can dominate with their sides, with rebounding and manning the paint offensively and defensively. But then now you have guys that can get out, start the break, finish the break, and knock down threes.
Here's Russell with the 3. A three-pointer is right on target. Russell's got 5 points so far.
Love the decision by Gobert, finding the open teammate, playing smart basketball.
Bane kicks to Morant. Brooks dishes to Jackson. Back to Brooks. He feeds it to Adams. And Adams with the slam.
He's a power player. That's a grown man move by Steven Adams.
Outside, Russell fires the 3. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Now here's Morant. 9 points in the game so far. Shot clock at 6. Brooks the pass to Adams. Brooks dishes to Adams. Jackson kicks to Bane. And stolen by Russell.
2 minutes remaining.
Brooks against Prince.
2 minutes.
Towns the pass to Prince. 1:51 left here in the second. Russell finds Prince. Clock is at 3. For 3, Edwards. And Desmond Bane pulls it down. Memphis leading. And another turnover here by Memphis.
Minnesota ball.
.135 left now here in the second. Here's Edwards, and Edwards with the stuff.
Flying high. Anthony Edwards, ladies and gents, cleared for takeoff.
Morant looking around. And then Morant slams it in.
Oh, and he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Now, here is Russell. He's got 8. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Sinks the triple. Russell's got the lead up to 1 now for Minnesota.
Cognizant of the entire court. Russell aware of where the defenders are and really does a great job creating opportunities.
Here's Morant. 11 points in the game. Adams with the screen on Russell. 6 on the shot clock. Payne, no good. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Right wing, Russell with a wide open look. Not going to go that time. And Memphis the other way now. And it's Desmond Bane with the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
And that's a block right there. He swats that ball away with some energy.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
Russell against Morant. Russell dishes to Towns. Up top, Russell. Guarded by Morant. For 3. That shot, no good. Up in time. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. Thanks, David. And we'll be...
The Grizzlies, 21. The Timberwolves, 22.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. It's been a clinic out there with D'Angelo Russell.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. 2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. D'Angelo Russell out there with Edwards, and it's Prince in at the 3.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
The Timberwolves making a change here. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Kyle Anderson comes in for Towns. Noel, he's checked in for D'Angelo Russell. And Jordan McLaughlin subbed in for Edwards. Now here's Anderson. Steven Adams unable to get his last shot to go. Brooks against Prince. Here's Reid. Powered down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
Passes it to Jackson. Left side, Jones. And he banks in the layup. Jones has got his first 2 points.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
McLaughlin, the pass to Reid. Drops in the tray. Reid's got 5 now.
Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
Pass to Brooks. On the wing, Jackson. Kicks to Jones. Bane passes to Jones. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Here's McLaughlin. Still looking for his first bucket in this one.
That's a shot the defense looked like it was willing to give up. Big mistake.
Jones looking for an opening. Now the feed to Adams. He kicks it to Jackson. Nails the wide-open jump shot. Jackson's got his second bucket of the game to go.
There is the flexibility of Jaren at the offensive end. He can post, he can put it on the floor, or he can just catch and fire.
Here's Noel. The pass to McLaughlin. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Yeah, good job to take it right at them.
For Minnesota, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. First free throw is good. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. The Grizzlies trail by 9. Outside, Jones. Outside, Bain. Outside, Jones. Stolen by Anderson. Pass to Prince. From the arc. It's rebounded by Memphis. Adams has got his 4th rebound in this one. Brooks finds Bain. To the middle. And Adams with the slam.
Tough to miss that man. Desmond Bain read the defense perfectly.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Here's Noel. McLaughlin, the pass to Noel. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Here's McLaughlin, defended by Jones. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Prince has got the lead up to 10 now for Minnesota.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime. They're doing a better job of creating space.
Morant, he's checked in for Jones. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. Towns comes in for Kyle Anderson. D'Angelo Russell's checked in for Noel. And Anthony Edwards subbed in for Jordan McLaughlin. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
You know what I like about Steven Adams is his intangibles. He's enthusiastic, he's a leader by example, and he's a role model for the younger players.
That one is no good. Minnesota leading by 9. Edwards kicks to Prince. Gobert the pass to Russell. Gobert with a screen on Morant. And it's Russell missing.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Jackson finds Adams. The drive by Brooks. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got 4 rebounds in this game. Towns, a screen on Morant. Edwards can't hit. And here's Morant. The Grizzlies with another miss. And so it's Minnesota ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. And they're... And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Adams in at the 5 roaming the paint. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
Elite ball handler who can hit from every spot on the floor. Morant lighting them up tonight.
Edwards dishes to Towns. Passes to Gobert. It's Edwards on the wing. Guarded by Bain. And it's Russell missing. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Grizzlies. Morant outside. Over Edwards. That one a little long.
Easy chance from mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
Russell from long range. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Adams has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Jackson passes to Adams. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert. Gobert.
Possibly the strongest guy in the league. Steven Adams forces defenses to be assertive with him.
And the second free throw, good. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. It's deflected. Edwards dishes to Gobert. Back to Russell. Here's the teardrop. That shot missing. Morant with some nice D. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession. Here's Russell. Outside Edwards. Russell kicks to Edwards. Back to Russell. Here's Towns. And there's the feed to Gobert. There's Russell with the three. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That's his fourth foul of the contest.
First team foul.
Morant outside. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Payne against Russell. Here's Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
This is a big target coming off the pick and roll. Jaren's lethal in this set.
Kicks it out to Prince. Bangs home the trifecta. And the Timberwolves lead by 7.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
Morant outside. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
Calling for the ball in crucial moments. Morant steps up when it matters most.
No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Jackson's got 5 rebounds tonight. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Russell passes to Towns. No good on the three. The Grizzlies trail by 5. Inside. Out to Brooks. Adams with the screen on Prince. Brooks dishes to Adams. It's stolen by Gobert. And here we go. Edwards finds Towns. Brooks grabs the board. The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Adams uses the glass to finish the lane.
Emphatic bucket from Steven Adams. His team needed one, and he wouldn't be denied.
Edwards against Payne. Out to Russell. Back to Edwards. Outside Russell. Just 5 to shoot. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And typically, he's reliable from the line. Let's see if Russell can come up here big for his team.
Tremendous showing of confidence by getting those 2 to fall.
The Grizzlies trail by 5. Morant outside. Puts the move on. Towns with the steal. And oh, here we go. Prince has got it. The fast break chance. And that's going to be a travel. Memphis with the ball. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. Brooks kicks to Morant. To the middle. Out to Brooks. Pass to Morant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The 19-foot shot. Rebound Minnesota. They've led by as much as 10. Now Russell. And so Minnesota takes the win. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
Tip-off goes to the Clippers. Now the opening lineup for the Los Angeles Clippers. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubats play together in the front court. And it's Jackson in at the one. Now here's Morris. Three-pointer. Russell with the rebound.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
You know, when D'Angelo Russell came into the league, he was really primarily seen as a point guard, and that's what I like most about him, his vision and his passing ability, but he's actually changed that image and impression over time.
That's what you need your bigs to do. Step up and control the defensive glass.
To the paint. Here's Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Well, that's good work by Prince there, spotting the open man and then putting the ball on target on time right in the shooting pocket.
Leonard outside. Pass to Zubac. Yes, and it's Leonard with the assist that time. The evolution of D'Lo has been interesting to watch, Clark. I like how he's been willing to play whatever position asked of him.
Yeah, I like that too. And he said it before himself that he prefers playing shooting guard. But I tell you what, he also looks very comfortable running the offense too.
And Clark, how about the progress of the Timberwolves?
Love what they've done, B.A. They put the pieces in place to be a playoff regular and still the youth to grow in the long term. That's a nice combination, especially when you look at a guy like Anthony Edwards. He's special.
A defensive stalwart. Gobert knows this team expects him to be their anchor as well as rebound the rock. And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
And so it's Minnesota with it. The Clippers getting their last shot to go. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Making the right choice there. I mean, Russell, this is what scouts like about him, his feel, that intuitive feel for the game.
George outside. Pass to Leonard. The three on target from range.
There's PG creating for a teammate. Terrific dime drop.
Russell against Jackson. Here's Towns. Puts up a three. Hey, hangs it midair and converts the double clutch layup. Towns has got his second basket.
That's just a beautiful move by Towns. Really, he's got such a versatile skill set. There with the plus handles, man, he's got a lot to work with.
Now here's Leonard. Back to Morris. Pass to George. 5 on the clock. Morris with it. Into the lane. And a missed layup.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
Here's Prince. Offensive rebound.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Lets the three fly. Back to Edwards. Towns for three. The Clippers grab the miss. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. Outside Edwards. Pass to Prince. Zubac against Gobert. To the wing on the left. Russell from outside. Prince. And it comes off the front of the rim.
And that's a low percentage shot, and I'm sure he knows it.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
Now here's Morris. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Jackson can't get it to go.
You know, he's not a knockdown shooter from there, but when you're that uncovered, you almost are forced to take it.
Sends it home from three-point land.
You know, when he was coming out of college, this is exactly what scouts thought Prince would be. A strong 3-and-D wing who plays with a lot of effort.
Here's Jackson. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now. There's the triple. And there's Towns on the assist by Edwards. Towns has got 7 points in the game.
How many 6'11" guys in this league can do that? Towns is a unicorn. Awesome ability to catch and let it fly.
Now here's Leonard. And the Clippers miss again. Minnesota with the ball. They've gone on an 8-0 run. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Prince. Three-pointer, no good. The Clippers have gone only 3 for 9 from the floor. Here's George. And And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Well, you really have to like how George uses his body effectively down low there. I mean, the defense pretty much has no choice but to foul him in that situation.
Here's Russell. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Out to the right wing. Here's Towns. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Timberwolves ahead, up by 5. And we'll... And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Timberwolves?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the 3. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
George's all-around game is very impressive. His passing has really grown. He's able to whip passes over to open teammates right on time and on target now.
Now Towns. He's got 7. Russell, the pass to Towns. It's rebounded by Zubats.
Coaches loathe empty possessions. You got to be able to hit the easy ones.
Nice shot by George. We've seen the pace of the game ratchet up every year, Clark. Might that trend reverse at some point?
I don't think so, B. I mean, the game is meant to be played fast, and because of the potency of the three-point shot, the skill level of the players, the athleticism, I think you're going to continue to see teams play with a lot of pace because that's easier in terms of producing points.
4 on the clock. The kick out to Edwards. Towns for 3. Rebound by the Clippers.
And just executing your offense earlier in the clock helps you avoid shots like that.
And that one misses.
And just one of the most complete players in the game today. George's two-way game and strong leadership traits are reasons why he's a star.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thank you, Brian. Well, Paul George has certainly endured his share of criticism in the past, but he said, quote, "I can't worry about that. It comes with the job. I am who I am. They can judge me on what they want. I'm going to go out there and hoop and give it everything I've got." And guys, he brings a lot to the table.
No question. He is elite, Allie. Thank you. Towns finds Edwards, deflects the pass, and it's out of bounds to Minnesota. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Outside Russell. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Jackson. George passes to Leonard. From the arc. Rebound Minnesota. Gobert's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
And Kawhi Leonard, one of 3 perimeter players to win back-to-back Defensive Player of the Year awards. It's him, Sidney Moncrief, and a young Dennis Rodman.
Here's Morris. And the layup falls. And the Clippers lead by 2. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Clippers.
Well, the effort they've shown on defense has been infectious. Everyone on this team continuing to jump at opportunities to come away with steals.
One other factor today, points off turnovers. I mean, let's see if they can keep up the pressure, capitalize off more forced miscues.
And for his career, Kawhi Leonard has more steals than fouls, Greg.
You know, B.A., he and Jimmy Butler, I believe, the only 2 players to achieve that after a decade in the league. A pretty remarkable achievement.
2 minutes.
Pass to Towns. Back to Edwards. Oh, George with a steal. Oh, and the fast break for the Clippers. Oh, and a slam dunk by Morris.
Well, we've talked about, you know, George is athletic. He's long, and he's got really long arms, which helps him as a defender, and that allows him to clog up passing lanes and come up with steals, too.
Now Gobert. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert.
Well, I think that pass caught him off guard, but he showed us board hands, too.
And it's the Clippers ball. They're rolling here, 9 unanswered. Leonard on the take. Here's Zubac. Yes, and it's Leonard with the assist that time. Now it's a 6-point Los Angeles lead.
Just good awareness from Leonard there, feeding a wide open guy instead of forcing his own shot.
Here's Towns. Keeps it alive. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Gobert's got 5.
Real smooth, guys. Great job with the tip in.
Those are the kind of plays on the offensive glass that can tell you a lot about a player.
Yes, they can. They can't allow him to beat them to too many more of those.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Outside Edwards. The 3 is up. Inside. Zubac with the steal. Pass to Leonard. To the middle. Here's Jackson. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. It's Edwards with a drive. Here's Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
Well, easy does it, Towns is saying to himself. Forget about the threes right now. I'm going to go with the flush.
Leonard outside. From downtown. Oh, they get a hand on it. And out of bounds. Minnesota will have it. He gets it up. And he can't get that one. And so we've reached the appreciated alley. And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. The Timberwolves trail. So on the floor for the Clippers. Wall and Powell are the backcourt duo. Robert Covington is out there with Nicholas Batum. And it's Man in at the 3, the small forward.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
And there's the drive. McLaughlin.
Covington's reach, the length of his arms really coming in handy when he goes up to block shots like that.
Here's Noel. Reed, a screen on Powell. It's McDaniels on the wing. This one for 3. 5 to shoot. Here's the break. Here's Covington. Pass to Man. Second chance effort. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
Well, a late second-round pick in 2019 out of Florida State, Terrence Mann has proven to be a steal, and he's going to be in this league for a long, long time.
And for Mann, proving he belongs earned him a 2-year, $22 million contract extension.
And B.A., I love his game. An efficient scorer and good decision maker who doesn't try to do too much. He just makes it easy for coach to trust him with bigger minutes.
Clock at 6. Anderson with a screen. Here's Noel. Another miss by Minnesota. The Clippers in the lead. Batum outside. Pass to Man. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Reliable approach. Getting the ball in the paint and going to work.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Here's McLaughlin. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Takes a 3. And that one's good. Man's got 6 in the quarter.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Here's McLaughlin. Wall covering. Pass to Reed. Over Covington. Oh, Covington with a block. And they're able to recover.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul. Stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
Now here's Wall. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Here's Powell. Batum, left side, outside Wall. Pass to Covington. From 6 feet away. Oh, and Reed with a block. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Powell's shot is off. For Minnesota, they've gotten off to a rough start. Now 0 for 5 in the second. Outside McDaniels. Here's McLaughlin. Wall covering. Back to Daniels. Pass to McLaughlin. Shot clock at 5. Ooh, once again off the mark by Minnesota. Wall, the pass to Covington. Out to Powell.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Here's Wall.
2 minutes.
Batum outside. Stolen by Anderson. And now the T-Wolves on the break. From the wing, McDaniels. That's good. McDaniels got his first points in this one.
I doubt that's what they were looking for, but it works out.
Pass to Batum. Here's Mann. McDaniels covering. Ball for 3. The rebound by the Timberwolves.
John Wall. First personal foul. Second team foul.
And the free throw, no good. And the Timberwolves going with a whole new group out there. For the Clippers,
Shooting.
1:29 left in the third quarter. Pass to Prince. Over Leonard. Edwards for 3. Here's Russell. Gobert with it. That shot's good. Russell making the play. Gobert's got 7 points.
This is Gobert going to work. I mean, he knows the inside contact can't stop him.
It's George on the wing. 55 seconds left in the third. Shot clock at 6. The kick out to Morris. Tries to snap the cold streak. And Kawhi Leonard gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Russell against Jackson. Now here's Towns. He's closely guarded. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Ivica Zubac.
Guys, it's always good to see a young player start to mature in front of our eyes, and Russell has been that kind of guy. He's done a great job figuring out how to become a better leader.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Pass to Morris. George for 3. Morris down low. Towns on him. For 3, George. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 8 now. And so it's Los Angeles. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
And Nate loves to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. And it's Prince in at the small forward position. So that's the Timberwolves 5. And here's George. The 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Outside Russell. Towns for 3. No luck on that one. And Los Angeles the other way now. Jackson outside. Pass to Morris. Zubats inside. Guarded by Edwards. Here's Morris. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns.
Great job drawing the foul and almost converted the shot as well.
Really as close as you can get to an and one right there. He almost had it.
Jackson against Russell. Out to the right wing. Back to Towns. The Clippers grab the miss.
Minnesota foul. Torian Memphis. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Leonard passes to Zubats. Yes, and it's Leonard with the assist that time. Leonard's got his 5th assist in this one.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Towns, that's good.
If Towns gets a good look at the 3, you feel like it's going in.
Jackson against Russell. Here's Leonard. Pass to Zubats. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. The Timberwolves have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the 4th. 2 for 4 now. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Really important for this team to get production from Edwards. When he's aggressive and scoring the ball, they go to another level.
He hits the 2nd from the line. And so here are the Clippers. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Up top, George, guarded by Edwards. Leonard, back to George. And that one's long.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
Russell, double team. Towns for 3. Pass to Edwards. Here's the 3. He buries it from 3.
At every level, Edwards has been the go-to guy for his team. It's in his DNA.
It's George on the wing. 3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. No good. Had a chance to end the run there. Minnesota's gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the 4th. Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
And they're on a big run to make this game interesting. Can't let up now.
I think they will. I mean, they're close enough to taste it. So they're going to keep that pressure on and keep coming at it.
Leonard passes to Zubats. And Gobert with a block.
And just a top-tier shot blocker in the league. Gobert's massive wingspan is a huge reason why he wipes away all those shots.
Hits a 3-pointer. All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Timberwolves.
They've been so aggressive getting out on shooters all game long. Nothing's getting past this defense, and that, to me, has been impressive.
Yeah, another thing they did well, running the floor. They've kept the pace high and pulled away with their transition offense.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. They're losing by 2. Minute 32 left in the 4th. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
During that last break, Coach Tyronn Lue had some advice for the team. He told his players not to worry about the score. He believes in their talent, and he believes they'll be the stronger team down the stretch. Now, they've just got to go out and prove it, guys.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Pass to Edwards. Over to the wing. Russell finds Gobert. 6 to shoot. And so they foul intentionally. Here's Russell. And 1:01 left in the final quarter. Oh, nails the triple!
Well, Edwards looking almost automatic there. Didn't wait too long to put that shot up.
Leonard with a screen on Edwards. Leonard outside. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Leonard. .46 seconds left in the game. Russell against Jackson. Pass to Towns. Back to Russell. And stolen by Leonard. And an intentional foul right there.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Just 5 to shoot. And they get it back. And so it's Minnesota with...
And we've got a game that's sure to be a crowd pleaser, Greg. 2 high-octane offenses going head-to-head.
And it's not just run and gun. Each team has a very well-refined attack. And this kind of matchup comes down to which side can maintain their energy through all 4 quarters.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Up and forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's Crowder. After the miss from Karl Anthony Towns, buries it from three-point range.
Well, so quick off the pass. I mean, Crowder timing that shot perfectly, staying one step ahead of the defense.
For 3, Edwards. Phoenix grabs the miss. One-on-one here. Shot from 12. Bridges finds Paul. Back to Bridges. Booker with no one around. Another 3 for Phoenix.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
Pass to Gobert. Back to Edwards. Knocked away. Out to Russell. Here's the 3. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Phoenix has gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Now, Greg, a disappointing ending to the playoffs last season, certainly for the Phoenix Suns.
Well, came in the top seed in their conference only to make a second-round exit after a grueling Game 7. So this season might be revenge time for this group.
Boy, you love to see Rudy Gobert expand that face-up game. Nice touch there in the mid-range.
Paul against Russell. Lets it go from the wing. No good. So Minnesota will take it the other way. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill. That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Paul. Gobert with the block.
Well, let's remember, Rudy Gobert has got a 7'9" wingspan. Sometimes it's just easy picking sending it back.
Minnesota's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Prince finds Towns. From downtown, Bridges with the board. The Suns have gone just 2 of 8 shooting so far, just 25%. Booker, no good. Timberwolves trail by 4. Edwards dishes to Towns. Puts up a 3. It's Prince on the wing, defended by Bridges. Crowder with the steal. From deep three-point range, and there's Bridges on the assist by Paul.
Well, we know Mikal Bridges can connect from distance. This guy has become a consistent threat from deep.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Edwards passes to Gobert. Lead pass was put in just the right spot.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Ayton sets the pick for Booker. And it's off from three-point range. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. It's a 5-point game. Phoenix has gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight.
Well, many thought the Suns would let Ayton walk as a restricted free agent. But they had no hesitation matching the offer to bring him back. It looks like he'll be a Sun for the foreseeable future.
Here's Paul after the made shot from Karl Anthony Towns. And again, it's the Suns missing. They've got 1:08 left in the first. Edwards kicks to Prince. Wants to get it to Edwards and does. And the rejection by Ayton.
Boy, really tough to score on DeAndre Ayton. Such a patient shot blocker, guys.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk. Guys, you have to remember, when thinking and talking about the Minnesota Timberwolves, it's an organization that is still so young.
Now here's Edwards. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Out to Russell. Bridges with the steal. Paul dishes to Crowder. A 3 ball. Paul can't get it to go.
And you can tell right there, the defense is totally fine with him shooting that. That's not his game.
Prince finds Towns. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And here's Gobert. The shot missing. Some solid defense from Ayton. Paul right side to the wing right side. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And still a close game as the first quarter. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
I think the other thing they're doing is they're wearing out the opponent in transition, exploding up the floor for easy chances.
Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. And it's Prince in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
That's a case where Rudy Gobert is outworking the defense, keeping the play alive and finishing strong.
Paul against Russell. A crossover. Offensive rebound.
That's some outstanding on-court awareness there. Just a terrific change of shot.
Pass to Gobert. Back to Russell. The Timberwolves working the ball around. From deep, Prince. The offensive rebound. Gobert. Outside, Russell. 6 to shoot. Back to Edwards. Towns for 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got 7 rebounds in the game. Booker the pass to Crowder. Shoots the 3. That one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Crowder. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
Paul against Russell. The 3. Out of bounds. Phoenix will take possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Pass to Booker. 3-pointer. And the Suns miss again.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Now Towns. After Devin Booker missing on that last 3-pointer. Just 5 on the clock. Prince wide open. Hits it from 3-point range. Prince has got the lead up to 2 now for the Timberwolves. And doors for teams trying to establish culture and institutional values. What makes that possible? How does that work?
I think that begins from ownership through the front office and then down to the coaching staff and then finally to the players. But Kevin, we know this. It can't be just talk. Show me, don't tell me. You have to be accountable to your teammates and to the organization.
It's tipped. It's stolen by Gobert. And Towns gets it to go.
This is what you get when you combine size and touch. Karl Anthony Towns in the paint, that's good.
Booker against Edwards. Booker the pass to Ayton. Shot to stop the run. The shot, no good. Gobert with the defensive effort.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Edwards. And Edwards with the stop.
Boy, defense has no answer for Anthony Edwards' athleticism. What a dunk.
And how about the impact Anthony Edwards has had?
This guy's a real game changer on the floor. Scores it at a high clip. Can play big inside and play big outside. Does everything on the floor with a passion, with a joy, and with a flair. But you can see the confidence that Mikal Bridges has in himself. This guy's going to take pride in going up strong, forcing the issue, and getting himself to the foul line.
Doris, one thing that stood out about the Timberwolves last season was their fast-paced play.
No doubt, Kevin, and you can trace that directly to the head coaching position in Chris Finch. This is a group that loved to push the basketball up the floor, wanted to catch defenses before they had a chance to dig in the half court, and And remember, that is the classic mark of a youthful team, particularly one with the athleticism that Anthony Edwards brings.
Here's Booker after the basket by Minnesota. That one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Crowder.
Just didn't get his hands up in time on that one. They weren't on the same page there.
And here are the Timberwolves. They're on an 11-2 run. And here's Edwards from the arc. And they get it back. Russell passes to Gobert. Prince fires. Rebound by the Suns.
And guys, you've heard of overpassing. Well, that shot was an example of underpassing.
Well, there's no doubt there were better options on the floor, but it certainly seemed like he had his mind made up.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Here's Paul. It's stolen by Gobert. Towns with it. Now guarded by Booker. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. And here's Edwards from the arc. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And here's Booker from the arc. The rebound by Prince. Outside Edwards. Back to Russell. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even. Thank you, David. We'll be back after. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Rudy Gobert has been sensational.
What a menace he was on defense through the first 2 quarters. Just disrupting everything.
Well, it was about effort and anticipation. Hard to get into an offensive rhythm when you know this guy is lurking.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Monty Williams. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward. Timberwolves leading by 4. And there's the pass to Gobert. Bridges with the steal. Here's Paul. That one misses. Nice D from Russell. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. Prince dishes to Towns. Sinks that one from the post. Towns has got the lead up to 6 now for the Timberwolves.
Well, just putting the ball on the deck. Towns so aggressive in everything he does.
Here's Booker. That one doesn't drop. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. Right side Towns. He kicks it to Edwards. Dishes to Russell. Poked away and stolen by Booker. Here's Paul. Banked in off the glass.
Chris Paul not only has a great handle, but man, his footwork is so good.
Gobert the screen. Edwards passes to Russell. Towns in the corner. Here's Gobert. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Rudy Gobert is known as the stifled tower, and why not? He has always been such a strong anchor for his team on the defensive end of the floor.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Lets it go with a 3. Count them 1. And the Timberwolves lead has been cut down to just 3 in the basket from Booker.
Well, that's the moneymaker, right? Devin Booker will go all night from 3-point range if you allow it.
Russell looking around. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
Well, you're trying to answer the 3, but you force up a shot that he would have been better off passing up.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
A lot of it comes down to great fundamentals. Establishing position early, controlling the backboards.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Bridges dishes to Booker. The kick out to Crowder. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul.
Well, what you love about Devin Booker, this guy, yes, he is a shoot-first player, but if somebody's open, he will find you.
Outside Edwards. He dishes it to Towns.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Edwards inside. He's against Crowder. They retain possession. Suns trail by 4. And here is Paul. Booker outside. Oh, good with the triple.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Edwards finds Russell. Back to Edwards. The Timberwolves working the ball around them. Towns for 3. Edwards looking it over. Towns down low. Defended by Crowder. And Towns throws it down.
That's easy money for Karl Anthony Towns. Gets in close range and leaves no doubt.
And shot on the way. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Outside Crowder. Launches it. It's hauled in by Edwards.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one we'd like to have back.
Towns for 3. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Personal foul. First team foul.
There's 31 seconds left in the third. And a deep 3 from Booker. And again, it's the Suns missing.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
And here's Prince outside. They get it back outside Towns. And again, Minnesota will turn it over.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
Ball surveying the floor from past the arc. He's off on that one. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. 2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the small forward. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Edwards passes to Gobert. And stolen by Ayton. To the inside. To the paint. And Ayton throws it down.
Well, that's a determined scorer right there. DeAndre Ayton showing a little toughness on the interior finish.
Edwards kicks to Russell. Back to Edwards. And Edwards with the stop.
And can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
For 3, Booker. Minnesota with the rebound.
They came close there to tying it up.
Oh, he had it in his sights. He wanted it. That bucket would have been huge.
Bridges with the steal. The dish now to Booker. Back to Bridges. Good. And a nice assist from Booker.
Well, we know this. Mikal Bridges has the length and hops to score inside. Nicely done.
Bridges against Prince. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Outside, Russell. Down low, kicks it out to Prince. Fires from deep. Drills the three-pointer. And the Timberwolves lead by 4.
It's hard to make your way in today's NBA without being a tremendous three-point shooter. Taurean Prince doing work from beyond the arc.
Paul against Russell. And here's Booker from the arc. The rebound by Prince. Minnesota leading by 4. Edwards kicks to Prince. Russell from long range. Kept alive.
It's not just the scoring productivity that makes Karl Anthony Towns great. It's his willingness to mix it up and rebound the basketball.
Here's Paul. Lays it up off the glass.
Chris Paul is no stranger to delivering in the big moments. Go ahead, CP3.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
For 3, Bridges, and a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 3 assists in the game. Paul against Russell. Lets it go from deep. Crowder pulls it in. Crowder's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Paul passes to Ayton. The kick out to Crowder. Shoots over Towns. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Pass to Prince. Back to Towns. And here's Edwards from the arc. No good on that one. The Suns go the other way with it. Paul with the ball. Now guarded by Towns. They now take the lead. Paul's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, the mid-range is always a good option for Chris Paul.
Towns kicks to Edwards. Gobert trying to get open. Edwards can't hit. Deflects the pass. Ayton against Gobert. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Suns.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. That aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
And another theme in this game, to me, guys, has been how lethal they've been in transition. Attack on the break and make sure you convert.
Bridges, no one around him. Off target with his 3. 6-second difference between shot and game clock. It's Gobert with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They trail by 3. Bridges inside. Edwards there. Bridges misses. Outside, Towns. They need this one. Prince outside, and now we've got the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Gobert, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Ayton.
Boy, we all know Rudy Gobert has worked so hard to make strides at the free throw line. Now it's about making the clutch free throws.
And so it's Phoenix who scrape by with the win. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic.
got two teams here that like to play up-tempo, hoping to find lots of fast break points tonight, RJ.
Yeah, it could be tough when both squads have this type of speed. It makes it a little bit harder to escape the defense. And look, everybody will keep the ball locked up tight tonight.
And the starting lineup for the Grizzlies. Payne and Brooks out on the wing. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Morant in at the point.
So flashy with the rock. Morant takes pleasure in slicing and dicing the D to pieces.
Here's Russell following the bucket by the Grizzlies. Oh, stolen by Morant.
Timberwolves foul. D'Angelo Russell. First personal foul.
Every night, Ja Morant has a hard job to do. He draws the opponent's toughest defender in each game they play. That's how talented of a scorer he is.
Now here's Morant. On the wing, Bane. Back to Morant. Driving inside. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
And when Morant takes off towards the basket, look, you're already done. You've already lost because that's how he makes his living.
Edwards for three. The rebound by Jackson. Well, you talk about the D Morant has to face, yet he finds a way to get the best of most of those matchups, Richard.
He's got a very advanced offensive skill set. He can score off the bounce. He can spot up. Depending on who's guarding him, Ja can adapt and find any weakness.
Need to do more than that to keep him from getting the ball in the post.
Agreed. He's just too dominant inside. So you're better off stopping him from getting the ball in the first place.
Russell finds Edwards. Here's Prince. Brooks defending. Back to Edwards. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Gobert. Over Adams. Gobert no good.
That's just the bucket like you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss those.
Payne, the pass to Brooks. Down low. Payne, no good.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
First team foul.
Here's Morant. First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Clever play by Morant, sticking with his shot to ensure he gets himself fouled while in the act.
Yeah, and we hear this a lot about the Grizzlies, but it bears repeating. There's probably no team in the NBA that has more reason for optimism than Memphis.
Now here's Russell. Here's Prince. Outside for Russell. Looking to win the run. Ooh, went in there strong and tried to power it down. But he drew the contact and he'll head to the line. You know, I think about all the optimism surrounding the Grizzlies. The rest of the NBA has been put on notice.
The NBA, and they should be. This team should be a contender for years to come. If the front office makes the right moves, which they have in the last few years, they could be hanging up some banners very soon.
Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
Now here's Russell. And Gobert with the basket on the assist by Russell.
And this is exactly how Russell does solid assist numbers. I mean, just great delivery on that play.
Edwards against Morant. He's off on that one. And Minnesota the other way with it now. Here's Prince. That three's off the mark. Memphis leading. Here's Bane. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
For Memphis, they've got 5 of 7 shots to fall. To the inside, and stolen by Edwards. Here's Russell. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Yeah, what courage from Russell. Going up and getting his shot, all while being fouled.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies. First quarter of play, and just over 3.5 minutes in. Here's Morant. And then Morant with the jam.
And man, does Morant put on a show got such insane athleticism.
Moran against Russell. Pass to Towns. The 3-ball. That shot's good. Russell making the play.
The versatility of Towns, unleashing his outside game and presenting all sorts of problems for the defense.
Brooks with it. Back to Moran. Outside for Brooks. Shot clock at 6. Takes a 13-footer. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Minnesota's gone 1 of 4 from deep. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Brooks outside. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Payne, the pass to Morant. Adams a screen. Back to Payne. Up in time. No good on the buzzer beater. Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight and has been the... Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen from the Grizzlies, what do you think, guys?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. Anthony Edwards out there with D'Angelo Russell. And it's Prince in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup from Minnesota.
Well, one thing you learn about Anthony Edwards, he does not lack for confidence. He wants to become the best to ever do it, and he believes he can. You're always a good idea to throw it up to Adams and let him stuff it.
And there's the call on Dylan Brooks. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Russell against Moran. Edwards for 3. The rebound by Jackson. And you see the ambition for greatness in Edwards. But, Grant, is he willing to do the work?
Well, B.A., think about this. He's a quick study. He listens to his coaches with curiosity. And he's driven to achieve the goals they set for him. Yeah, I think he can.
Now here's Towns. Here's Russell. Pass to Gobert. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Steven Adams.
The length of Gobert is a problem for any defense. And of course, he uses it so well to draw contact while shooting.
Well, we talk about the critical importance of the wing position, RJ. From the time you played, how do you think that position has evolved?
Well, when you talk about positionless basketball, it really falls on the forwards. You want them to have more responsibilities. You want them to be able to guard 1 through 5. You want to be able to run your offense through them. So the wings in positionless basketball have a lot more responsibility.
Towns for 3. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Well, Towns was the perfect selection there. He's always ready to strike with a quick shot.
Morant, the pass to Jackson. Back to Morant. Now Payne from behind the arc. Rebound Minnesota. Gobert's got 6 rebounds in the game. To the middle. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
An awesome athlete. It's fun watching Gobert get up and hammer it down with force.
Edwards against Morant. And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
So it's the Grizzlies now. Now Payne. Clock at 6. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Here's Russell. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Russell's got 6.
The aggressive move by Russell. He's got the deep bag of tricks. So tough to stop.
Here's Morant. And And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Hey, you can't block it. Sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
And we talk a lot about Morant's athleticism and skill, but what stands out for me is his effort and intensity that he plays with. And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see a miss.
Now here's Towns. He has 6.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Moran against Edwards. Outside for Brooks. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert passes to Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Oh, you love to see that kind of vision from Gobert. As much attention as he draws from the D, there's bound to be an open man, and he just got to find him.
Bain finds Morant. Jackson with a screen on Edwards. Back to Morant. Pass to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Just muscling it home from there. Jackson is no stranger to having to work over strong defense.
Gobert passes to Edwards. Back to Gobert. Outside Edwards. The 3. That shot is off. And it's Memphis the other way. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Minnesota. And Bain, no good on that one.
When we evaluate players, one thing that gets overlooked, age. Take Jaren Jackson Jr. He was only 18 when he got drafted in 2018.
Now here's Morant. He's got 10. Pass to Brooks. And here's Adams. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
You want to stop Adams when he rolls, but honestly, Steven is such a force. Sometimes you can't stop him.
Gobert with a screen on Morant. Russell, pass to Gobert. Edwards for 3. Hits the trifecta. Edwards got 6. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
Morant against Edwards. Morant, pass to Bain. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game.
And so it's tied as we head to halftime. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the 3rd quarter.
27.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You know, Karl Anthony Towns has been exceptional here, guys.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
On the court for the Grizzlies. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Moran and Bain in the backcourt together. And it's Adams in at the center position. The free throw drops for Bain. Memphis leading. Outside Morant. Pass to Adams. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
And you see the unselfishness from Morant, wanting to share that ball with any open teammate.
And that one misses. Morant against Russell. Here's Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Graham, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league. Morant against Edwards. And then Morant with the dunk.
John Morant was a great player, but he became a star once he learned how to dominate pick and rolls.
Outside Russell. And here are the in the second half of play. We're just over a minute in. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
Outside Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
Still a little bit of a streak shooter. Morant has been deadly accurate tonight. Man.
Bain against Edwards. Towns for three. Here's Gobert. Pass to Prince. Edwards against Bain. 5 on the clock. Edwards, the pass to Gobert. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. And Gobert with the stuff.
With incredible agility and reflexes, Gobert excels above the rim.
Morant against Edwards. Morant with the slam!
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim. The Grizzlies have gone 4 of 4 in this third quarter. Perfect so far. Oh, my goodness! Throw it down!
Come on!
This is what you pay to see. Morant doing what he does, exploding right to the rim off the drive. Wow.
Pass to Gobert. Now here's Towns. And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Outside Morant.
2 minutes.
Up top, Jackson. Fires for 3. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Jackson's got 5 now.
That's just unfair. 6'11" Jackson just sinking threes. I guess this is the new NBA.
The shot by Russell, no good. The Grizzlies have gotten all 6 of their shots to fall. Talk about a perfect start to the half.
Ooh, putting on a show for the fans. Going up for the graceful reverse.
Oh, that had a little extra sauce on it, Grant. Edwards for 3. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got a rebound number 5 here tonight. And he lobs it up to the rim. It's Edwards on the wing. 6 points for him. Oh, Brooks with the steal. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. Here's Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
He's got an elite combination of speed and athleticism. Morant, he is special when he gets out in the break, though.
And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his first foul.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
There's 53 seconds left in the third quarter. Will it go? Here's Towns.
This team leans on Jaren Jackson Jr.'s defense. It can be a difference maker.
Over to the left wing. Morant, the pass to Jackson. Oh, it's blocked by Towns. And it's Russell on the drive. The short one's on the money. Give him 8.
There's some tough points from Russell. That'll fire up this bench.
There's 18 seconds left in the third. Pass to Adams. Outside Russell. Here's Prince. Back to Russell. Here's Gobert. The third quarter comes to a close. Grizzlies out in front, up 8. Don't go. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page. Woo.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. D'Angelo Russell is out there with Anthony Edwards. And it's Prince in at the 3, the small forward. So that's That's the Timberwolves 5.
And just a top-tier shot blocker in the league. Gobert's massive wingspan is a huge reason why he wipes away all those shots.
A remarkable defensive play. The replay showing once again the tenacity on that end.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Russell to pass to Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Man, this has been a fun one. But look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
To the paint. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. Russell with the ball. Guarded by Morant. Pass to Gobert. And here's Edwards outside. Sinks it from distance.
And defensively, how do you leave them that open in crunch time?
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Jackson with a screen on Edwards. Morant, pass to Jackson. Stolen by Russell. Here's Towns. Defended by Jackson. Here's Edwards. Hangs. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns. Edwards got 5 points in the quarter.
This is who Towns is. An unselfish, versatile big man with great court awareness.
Brooks outside. Inside. Here's Adams. Oh, the offensive struggles continue. Missing again. Pass to Prince. Outside Russell. Picked by Gobert. Towns with the ball to take the lead. And Gobert with the basket on the assist by Towns. And the Timberwolves lead by 1. Well, the Grizzlies shooting it at 61%. A terrific average. Outside Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
Oh, he's got some hops. Morant, this man loves to attack the rim whenever he gets the chance. And when I mean any chance, I mean any chance.
Pass to Prince. Here's Towns. Now Edwards. 4 on the clock. And Edwards slams it in. Coming down the stretch. It's still anyone's game.
Incredible effort and energy on both sides. These guys must be gassed.
Outside Morant. Payne against Russell. Outside for Brooks. From deep. Rebound Minnesota.
Maybe he thinks he has that type of range, and I don't think his coaches will agree.
Yeah, and you're not going to just have the green light for long if you're chucking up bombs like that.
Towns for 3. Grizzlies with the rebound. Adams has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Jackson. And a foul called. And no surprise here. At this stage of the game, they're going to use the coach's challenge. Make them take another look at the call.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. Every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call... So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Now here's Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
And this is where Morant really shines. The bigger the moment, the more he wants to capitalize.
Pass to Towns. Jacks up at 3. The shot comes out, and it's Memphis the other way. They've led by as much as 10. And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That'll be a second foul of the game. 54 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. On the wing, Brooks. Kicks it out to Jackson. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
Oh, man, that's tough. That's definitely one he'd like back. Almost too wide open.
Edwards, a pass to Towns. Here's Prince. Outside Russell. Back to Prince. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Gobert. Edwards for 3. And nails the tray.
Some players shrink when the pressure's on, but he lives for these moments.
Morant with it. Outside Bade. He shoots it. Oh, wow! A huge basket to tie the game.
The vision, the ability to throw every type of pass. Morant's already reached an elite level as a playmaker.
Towns for 3. Oh, and a chance to win the game, but the last-minute shot is offline. Regulation is ended, and we are headed to overtime. And we'll return shortly. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this game. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. Edwards out there with D'Angelo Russell. And it's Prince in at the 3. Towns finds Gobert. Towns down low. Defended by Jackson. 5 to shoot. Prince. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist. Prince has got his first basket.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Here's Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Hey, they really needed that one. Big time move inside.
He's not going to let this game get away from them. He's going to get to the bucket and get them points.
Count that one.
And in the big moments, Towns ups the ante, which allows him to knock down the important shots.
Outside Morant.
2 minutes remaining.
Jackson outside.
2 minutes.
And the dunk by Jackson.
Won't shy away from the big moment. No hesitation from Jackson Jr. on that shot.
Russell attacking. Here's Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Get him the ball anywhere close to the hoop. That thing's over.
Outside Morant. Outside Bade. And stolen by Edwards. And he drives in. Pass to Prince. Back to Russell. Now Towns. From deep. Again, the miss by Towns. Memphis trailing here. Jackson down low. Towns on him. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
I mean, you love the aggression defensively, but at this stage of the game, that's a huge mistake.
Pass to Edwards. And the ball out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards. The Grizzlies have got their first 3 shots to drop in overtime. Outside Morant. And then Morant with the jam.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Gobert passes to Russell. Towns with the ball. Checked by Brooks. Back to Towns. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Russell. It's hauled in by Ja Morant. Oh, lots of drama in this game so far.
I'll tell you what, I wouldn't be surprised if it comes down to the final buzzer.
And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalties just yet.
That's just poor clock management defensively.
And he commits the intentional foul.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go.
And what really distinguishes Jackson is his touch of the shot. Most young bigs are still developing that.
The whole arena knows they need a three to force another overtime.
Up top, Edwards. Tipped. Out of bounds. Timberwolves ball as Minnesota keeps possession.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
And so it's the Grizzlies who come out. Allie, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks.